What's up, all you good fellow fly guys? You know who it is, the Cat in the Hat, your resident fly guy, your chief architect, Michelangelo of StyleArchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to the styling thing. Today's Tailor Thought Tuesdays. If you had a rough Monday, don't worry about it, it's over. It's a new day, you know what I'm saying? New opportunity for you to make today great and to tell your story through style. Today we're going to be talking and continuing our conversation about shirts and the framework behind them. So I wanted to ask you today a question. We're going to start out with a question today. How are you framing your day? How are you framing your presentation? How are you framing your style? And the reason I wanted to have this conversation is because I'm seeing a lot of different guys who, again, fall in line with the fashions of the day without ever telling their story. They're always telling somebody else's story. And so what that does for them consciously is, especially when they're putting on their shirts, they're framing somebody else's narrative. Now, we're going to be talking tactically next week about different types of shirts that you can wear and what they represent, all their symbolisms. But I wanted to start getting you conceptually ready for how you're going to have to move throughout the day. Now, if you notice, I'm wearing my nice little houndstooth shirt, and I have another top on top because it's kind of cool here in the ATL. But this is framing two different states of mind. The red is covering most of my body, right? It is a passionate color, it is a fiery color, and it is indicative of me being passionate and creating that energy for myself. But if you notice, what I put close to me was the groundedness. What is popping out and ultimately framing my face is that brown shirt, which is going to frame the narrative of me being grounded, me being in tune with how I need to move throughout the day. So both of those colors combined created a passionate energy that's going to keep me rooted in how I need to move throughout the day. Interesting thing about what colors and what the framework can do. And if you notice, this shirt is actually a button down, this is a button down casual shirt. So it's keeping me buttoned down. It's keeping me close to how I need to move while I'm handling my business and moving throughout the day. The collar is casual, but it still covers most of my neck. It's keeping me covered, it's keeping me framed, and it's creating the proper framework for how I want to move and present myself when I'm moving throughout the day. So I just want you to think about that when you are putting on your shirt. Is the collar framing not only your face properly, but framing the context for how you have to move throughout the day? And next week we'll talk about collars and what these different collars symbolize, how you construct those into your wardrobe, and then ultimately what they communicate when you're stepping out. So because of that, again, just start thinking about all these different types of things. When I'm talking to you about colors, when I'm talking to you about the construction, when I'm talking to you about what it communicates, it is so that you can put all of these things together and of course express yourself with the best of yourself. So I want you to try that on, see how it fits you. We started out with the questions of the day. How are you framing your presentation? How are you framing how you're going to put yourself out there? I definitely look forward to hearing your thoughts. Please make sure that you leave me some comments in the comment box letting me know how you're going to do so. And please make sure that you subscribe if you're feeling the vibe, because I guarantee you this is going to be a totally new way for you to think about what you are wearing and how you are showing up in style. Again, I always appreciate any feedback that you can provide me, and I am here every day, Monday through Friday, by 12:30. I promise you I'm getting better. By 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be more than happy to help you develop, cultivate, and express your style. And before I go, you know what it is. Don't ever forget that dress is nothing more than the expression of a man's state of mind, so you should always dress to express. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.